YouTube, what's up, guys? All right, so check it out, man. Good news, every day for the rest of October, I'm going to be uploading, okay? So daily uploads for the rest of this entire month. I don't know what's going to happen in November, but at least as of right now, I have so much free time, so I'm going to be daily uploads, okay? So just make sure you guys are tuned into the channel. But let's hop into it, man. You guys know the drill. We just hop into these videos, man. Nice little cut juke. All right, this one was my defense definitely won me this game. But the next game was pretty interesting, okay? But this one, you know, pretty straightforward, right? Running the ball. There was something that I learned this year. Last year I played MUT. So for those who are new to the channel, I was playing MUT last year, and I learned a lot by playing MUT, man. I just learned that it really doesn't matter how you play the game. All that matters is if you can win games. That's the only thing that matters. That wasn't my mentality last year. My mentality last year when playing MUT was I'm going to pass every single play. And the reason I threw that right here, the reason I knew that was a completion is because that's a linebacker, right? So he's using an actual linebacker. He's not going to animate. So as long as I just buy time, then I can definitely, you know, freeform up or, you know, pass lead up, and he's not going to jump for it. You know, it's just a great read by me. But so yeah, after playing a few pro players last year and getting smoked, and I realized a lot. I realized that really it doesn't matter. So and this year and every year going forward, it's just win by any means necessary, and I really could care less if I run stretch every play. That's just a mentality. You know, whether you agree with it or not is kind of irrelevant, because, you know, the only thing that matters is winning, right? So this would have been good if it was flipped. All right, so if I had I was basically, what I did was I came out in cover 3 and I basically made it a cover 3 cloud, okay? So if this was flipped, so if I had the cloud flat on this side and then the inside blue from the free safety side, then I think it would have helped to prevent a bomb. But as you'll see here, I completely bombed. But yeah, man, super stoked, man. I just got a lot of free time. No more, I'm kind of on break for school. But check that out, man. That was just, he had everybody open on that play. I mean, surely that wasn't that bad of defense. But look, he has Lamb wide open, right? He has Lamb wide open, and he has a tight end. And, I mean, that was just hell of a play by this guy. It was just bad defense. I just wasn't expecting that. But yeah, man, I'm kind of on break right now. And then also I had some work shit going on, man. So, you know, snitches get stitches, right? So anyways, I have a lot of free time, if you know what I mean. So for the next month, at least, definitely going to be uploading. This is just great stick work. Oh my God. Great little stop and go, right? This is just awesome. A little Texas route. That's all it was. That's all it was a Texas route, right? You got the Texas route and spread. Watkins on deep threat. Allen on deep threat, right? So, boom. Threading the needle, man. Threading the needle. Good stick work. Wait for the block. That's just good stick. That's just excellent stick work, man. I don't know what else to say about that. That's just just great offense. Right here, boom. I read that 100%. You know, I read that. Let's see, right? I'm kind of right here, and then I see the out route, right? And so I shoot for it. I cut it off early because I just figured he would try to get there, and that just comes down to experience. But yeah, man, there's one thing I hate most in the world, and that's snitches. Snitches they're just they're the worst, man. Snitches definitely, you know, will get their karma. Right, so I guess from now until the rest of the month, I'm basically completely free, if you know what I mean. That should have been picked. That is just crazy, you know. That's Madden at its finest, right? But man, I'm super stoked, man. Super stoked. But as you see here, watch the user. I mean, the user from the last play and then this play too is like having good user. Okay, so what I recognize is he's running, this is, I think, bunch wide or something like that, right? So what I'm doing is I'm watching their routes. As soon as I do this a lot, where as soon as the ball snapped, I'll look at the receiver's routes. And if you play Madden enough, you'll kind of know what routes they're going to be on, just depending on the direction they're going in or how they're running, stuff like that. I'm not the best at it, but I'm pretty good at it. But as you see, I noticed there's a smoke screen here. So what do? I immediately cut off. I was starting to already head that way. And then by the time he threw it, I had the tackles. So you got to be smart. You got to be smart. Whenever they're in a bunch, a wide set, just look at the receivers, right? Because there's nobody over this side. There's only the running back is on this side and the tight end. I'm not too worried about that. His main threats are on the outside. So what I'm going to do is as soon as the ball snapped, I'm just going to stare at the receivers and see what route they're on, right? It's just real high level. That's an easy way, right? So I noticed the bubble screen was over there, but that's something that you guys can do is if they're running in a set like this, kind of a lot harder, but if they're in a wide set like that, then you can just stare down the receivers, I believe this is tight open or something like that. But made a defensive play, right? That brought me up. It's second quarter. You know what I mean? He's taking what he can get, and I'm cool with that because the clock is on my side, not his. So I'm totally cool with if he wants to throw that every play. You know what I mean? Like I said, if he wants to throw that every play, I'm not too worried about it. Right? Not too worried about it at all. Right? Throws it up. Almost caught it. But got him down to a third down. Boom. Knocked out. So just excellent defense, man. Like I said, I run cover 2. I'm still working on my ebooks. I'm currently working on a website too. Just got a lot going on, boys, but I was trying to get this ebook out last month, but it has to be perfect. I don't want to rip you guys off, and I just want to make sure the ebook is perfect. You know what I mean? So I'm working on a website. I'll just put it on the website, hopefully, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? So I have no help. It's just me. No, you know what I mean? Nobody's editing my videos. Nobody's editing my thumbnails. Nobody's doing my website. Everything is me. So it just, with all the other stuff I have going on in life, it just takes a lot, So still working on it, but it will be an excellent ebook. But as you see, 4th down and 10. 4th and 10. And where does he go? Right? Boom. He makes it crazy on the throw run. So how that was, he had better reads last time, and that's just to be on the run and throw that on a 4th down when I don't know, man. Just this game is just crazy, dude. Like that is just not a good read, but it is what it is, right? So I stop him until 4th down, and then he gets the 4th down, right? Welcome to Madden. Now, the reason I caught on to this right here, but then I got jammed. As you see, I got jammed, stuck there, and I wasn't able to get there. I think he would have caught that anyways, me personally, but that was kind of what happened there. And, second quarter, 15 or 17 seconds left, right? So I'm trying to score real quick, or at least get in field goal range. So I have Goddard going deep, and yeah, just take off with it. It's a great job to take off with it, get out of bounds so I don't have to use a timeout, right? And then I'm running post. Look at Goddard. Look at Goddard. Look at Goddard. Picked. I don't know how that was picked. That was an excellent read. You know what I mean? Maybe if I freeformed up right here, if I freeformed up, I don't think I freeformed. That's the problem. That's the problem when you don't freeform, guys. So if people are catching up, picking that ball off, even if I just lobbed it, I think I would have had it too. But the fact that I did not freeform it is the reason that was picked. Okay, so you got to freeform and pass lead up as far as you can, right? So what would have been 28-14 is now 21-14, right? Lamb in the slot, right? I shoot back up. Just excellent defense. Cover 2. I had the zone drop on Slay. That gets people all the time, man, because when you run cover 2, people really aren't, people are, you know, your opponents are just not that experienced to understand, you know, good zone drops, and they may think it's open, and then boom, at the last second they throw it and they're like, oh shit, that's picked, you know. Right, nice little juke, nice little juke. And then yeah, connection lost. 28-14, and then we hop into the next game. Okay, this game was insane. This guy was actually pretty good, but as you see, I'm running stretch, right? I'm totally cool. Great stick work. I have good stick work, man. So like in the open field, I can make stuff happen. And so that's why, you know, I'm running the ball. Especially this year, offense is pretty overpowered. And so why not run stretch, right? Look at that. Easy 10 yards of carry. If you can't stop it, it's not my problem. If you guys want to make a YouTube video about how much all I do is just cheese and run stretch, it's totally cool, because you know, I'm still winning the game, so all I care about is winning. But look at that right there. Nice little outside, right? Rolled out to the left side. I only had 2 routes on the field, right? Everyone was blocking, and the reason being is because I figured I would get this, so I rolled out and then I just threw it. Right, Jalen Hurts able to make that throw. Just an excellent play call. You know, I can pass, I can run, I can do basically, you know, it's nice to have all skill sets. You know what I mean? And then one juke into the crib, you know, stretch on this guy. Will Fast Cat. Right back in post, a slot. Right, pretty good combo right here. One of my favorite combos. If I just had a little bit more time, I would have had it. But it has me down early to a 4th down and 3. Right? Early to a 4th and 3. I'm looking for walk-ins. Right? Whenever walk-ins is pressed, I'm usually looking that way. And so this is a play call right here. The reason I have Smith on a flat route is to pull this guy away so I can hit the running back if he's open. So that's the reason for the flat, okay? The reason I don't have him on an out route is because sometimes if you have an out route in the slot and then you have a wheel, they'll kind of run into each other. Like this guy can guard 2 people at once. So not something that I'm really interested in. So I have him on a flat so I can open the wheel, and then I have Allen on an in, and then a zig route. You guys know I love my zig routes. That slot, right slot, and as you see, zig route. I actually had, if we replay that, I actually had the running back. So this is why you want this combo and not an out route right here, okay? Because as you see, he pulls them. I had the running back open, so that's the reason for that, okay? But I'm always looking for my zig route, you know? It's just my go-to route. And then just pretty good stick work. Yeah, so I had 2 corners, one on Allen. Yeah, it's just bad user on his part. You know, Watkins coming across the field. And then I believe I tried to power O this. Either, yeah, I think it was a power O. Just testing out the power O. Then go ahead and switch to right here. Boom. Right, just great job to recognize that he's not in the correct defense. Okay. You know what I mean? He should be pressing and stuff like that. And as soon as I see this right here, it's just, you know, not just, yeah, just easy money. Just easy money right there, man. And then I actually went for the running back right there. I actually got fooled big time. So nice play call, right? But I haven't seen anything too crazy from this guy. You know, going forward, second quarter, I haven't seen anything too crazy. If he's going to take his checkdowns, totally cool with me. You know, do not be afraid to let somebody drive all the way down the field. Sometimes you want to bend, don't break defense, right? Like I said, he hits it again. Totally cool with that. If he's picking up 3 yards, not my problem. or not a problem. It's just not a problem. 4th and 5, right? I'm doing 4th and 5, occupying the middle, and that was just a great job to put a corner out on the field. Was not expecting that. See if I can show you my defense. So this is my defense, right? So I've playing cover 2. I play cover 2 every play, and I adjust out of cover 2, but I'm blitzing the slot corner, blitzing my user. Now, actually, after the patch, blitzing your user is not a good idea, guys. Okay, so I would not blitz your user for like, just don't blitz your user anymore. Okay, it's better to have your user after post patch in some sort of zone, right? That way you can animate stuff like that. What I've noticed is whenever I have my guy blitzed, he doesn't really pick off interceptions and stuff anymore. So then I just have a deep zone, middle third on the safety. Pretty good defense, just playing like a shell defense. Yeah, and then just hits an RPO. Just a great little RPO, man. Yeah, stretch, alert, looky, right? So maybe if I had the free safety and a hook curl, he would definitely drop down for that. But nonetheless, not a problem. Back on offense, right? Hit the running back. Just take what I can get, depending on how far the zone drops are. But what you'll see me do is this point forward, I've come back to this play a lot, flood. So what I'm doing is, if one play works, this is another thing that's really important. As you see, I'm in flood again, is if one play works, then run that same play again. You know what I mean? Run the same play. Don't like completely switch up, no need to completely switch up your entire offense. If something works, if a play works, like this play has worked 3 times in a row, so I'm just going to continue to run it and just make hot routes out of it, right? That's something you want to do. So I'm looking for walk-ins here, right? So I'm rolling out, right? Boom. It's just a great read, man. Just a great read. I end up declining it so I can be on the 1. Then I just end up rolling out. Yeah. Tight end actually got in my way. Right, third quarter, 21-14. Like I said, he loves his running back. He loves that, like his running back little, little flat routes and stuff like that. But I'm totally cool with that, even though he's 11 for 12 or whatever, but he's playing smart. He's taking what I give him. I'd rather do that. I'd rather get beat down low than get beat over the top every time. You know what I mean? So I'm totally cool. If he wants to hit a flat, stuff like that. I think because he knows I'm in cover 2, he tried to throw it up. Not only was it a late read, but it was a bad, you got to freeform that, right? So if I was him, then boom, right here, right as soon as he passes Slay, then I would have freeformed and bullet passed to the outside right here, okay? That way Maddox wouldn't be able to get there, but he just threw it up. It's just not going to happen. So maybe if he freeformed it to the outside shoulder, right? Then he would have had, I'll leave how to freeform. I'll leave that video in the description or in the comment section. 100,000 views. You guys are crazy, man. 100,000 views for a small channel. That's insane. That video's to 100,000 views, man. Thank you guys so much. Seriously. But as you see, I'm still in flood. I'm still in the play called flood, right? And so I'm just taking what he gives me, right? I'm not necessarily dissecting the defense, right? All I'm doing is just taking what he gives me, right? as you see here, he went up for the receiver, so I end up just rolling out and taking off with it. You know? But it's the same thing over and over and over, right? It's just running the same play because it's working. Right, and as you see, Watkins 90-something speed, 97 speed. I honestly don't know why that wasn't completed. Why was this not completed? It's not like I had pressure. Yeah, I just dropped back way too far. That's on me. Yeah, so I dropped back way too far. Then it wasn't able to get there, but that's okay. So I have the out route, and then I'm streaking Goddard. The reason I'm streaking Goddard is to free up this post, but it was just great defense. You know, I actually got seriously bagged, and I got lucky with the intentional grounding. So that's the play right here. So I'm motioning over Watkins, okay? And the reason why I'm doing that, the reason I motion over Watkins is because whenever you motion, he can't really get pressed as bad, okay? So when you motion him in, this is kind of like a stack set now. So whenever they're in some sort of stack set, kind of like this, you can't press that. But I have the out route and then the corner, okay? I know it looks funky, but it actually works. It's a weird combo, but it works. Right? Because as you see, boom, I'm able to get that. Wanted to see if this post got open. Yeah, not really. But yeah, pretty good route combo. It's a weird route combo, but it works. And then right here, right? So I'm not changing it up, going to trips, going to, you know, single back. Blood has been working, so I'm staying in that, and then I'm just seeing what else works. So I go to stretch. Right? Crazy stick work. Actually would have had a touchdown. That was a good user on his part. But as you see, I'm in flood again. I'm in the same play, and I'm running the exact same play every time. And this time, boom, Watkins, 97 speed gets there. Okay? So it's not like I'm doing anything too complicated. I'm running two plays. You know what I mean? Cut back, nice little stick work right there. You know, it's fourth quarter, so what I'm going to do is chew clock. Right? Because I'm trying to win. So chew clock. He actually, I wonder, did he use his timeouts? Yeah. So this is a mistake on his part. Well, let me see. I don't know. I don't think you call timeouts right here. Okay, so that's kind of like that's a difficult situation. Yeah, I guess you have to use your timeouts. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just let the clock run down and then you just try to score and onside, and then yeah. I don't think you call timeouts right here. I think those were bad timeouts. I think those are bad timeouts. I think because I'm going to score anyways, I think you need those timeouts. I don't know. I'd have to be in the moment and relive that, but I think those are bad timeouts because, right? Timeouts are really important, guys, because what I'm thinking is, you know, just let the clock run down. I'll score here with like, you know, 30, 35 seconds left. He'll get the ball back. So he'll have 30 seconds left. He drives down if he's lucky, gets out of bounds. He doesn't use his timeouts unless he has to. Well, you really can't. And you'll just have to onside. I don't know. Either way, he wasn't winning the game. But I think if this was like an MCS game or something, I just don't think you use your timeouts right there because you have to get a stop. But nonetheless, it's just a running back right here, right? I'm motioning Watkins over just to distract the user, which it works, and then I'm able to hit the running back. He's just not fast enough for that. That's the reason for that. Zone drops, right? So whenever it's fourth, right? It's fourth. I'm up 2 possessions. What I'm going to do is just put my zone drops pretty far back. 25, 20, right? 25, 20 and 15, right? So it's totally cool to have your zone drops, you know, back, right? And then I'm shading over the top, and I'm not too worried about anything else. At this point, he knows he lost, so it is what it is. But nonetheless, you know, freaking Jets, man. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, this just came to mind. But he should have used those timeouts before the 2 minute. That's what I think he should have done. He should have used those timeouts before the 2 minute, and then the 2 minute would have acted as a timeout. So there's that. What else happens? This is a defense right here, right? So I'm actually doing this right here. This is kind of an underrated adjustment where you put the defensive lineman manned up to the running back because he likes his running back. And so there's that. My guy's in a mid read, and then I have you know, this right here. This is an adjustment. This is a crazy adjustment that will be in the ebook. Okay. I just want to see if he scored. I don't remember if he scored or not. Yeah, he just quick snaps, throws it over here, and I think, yeah, so he ended up scoring. Damn it. Yeah. But anyways, that was the end of the game. But hopefully you learned something, you know what I mean? As you saw, this second game, I was kind of running different things. And then as soon as I found that flood play that worked, I just kept with it. That's playing smart. Right? You guys gotta play smart. You gotta be smart with your timeouts, stuff like that. But nonetheless, daily uploads, guys, for the rest of the entire month. Super stoked for that. And yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.